900,000, 900,000, 920, 940. My brother always short with the cash, always. No. No way. 20 years. I'm kidding. I knew you were coming. I am Count Trackula. This is my assistant, Count Kafilta, and we're very happy to be here today. These next 4 minutes, the best 4 minutes you've had in a very long time. We're going to talk about where I've been, what I've done. After 2 decades, I might seem a little different to you. I'm a little fleshier. I apologize. Haircut, Forest Hills, Mr. Victor, can't recommend him more. Style, haircut, more formidable. Most important, I got my choppers done. 20 years ago, I'm speaking of Frank Dwyer, love Frank Dwyer. You couldn't understand what I was saying. The genius pouring forth from my lips. You understood nothing. Now you can understand my deep pedigree analysis, my horses to watch. You can make a profit. And everything I say from now on, I promise you, will be in like a bell, like the voice of Larry Colmus meets Tom Durkin. So, without further ado, we should get to it. You should know I've been married, by the way, but we'll talk about Gertrude later. Gertrude is wonderful. We've had some problems, but I won't want to talk about those. So, today we will talk about this year's likely Eclipse Award champions in dark, spooky light of last weekend's Breeders' Cup Championships. So, how should we begin? We will start with the 2-year-old filly champion of this year, Sky Diva. Why? Simple. Check out the silks. The black and blood red silks of Sky Diva. Hence, she is a dominant winner in this year's 2-year-old filly division. Now, let's move on to the 2-year-old juvenile colts, and this might have been the easiest choice. If you look at that race at Saratoga, Crib Note, blowing the turn. Where did he go? Where's Crib Note? I was nervous. I got nervous. Not good. Before we go any further, I'm sure you're all wondering what the Count did for 20 years during his hiatus. First, I became a much sought-after personal trainer. Very good. Be strong. You're a man. You're a man. You need to be strong. Push. Push and go. Push and go. Then I tried my magic hands at blackjack, professional style. Finally, I spent many a year as a doorman in the Village, New York City. People, no one was better.
Morning, Count Trackula.
Good morning, Stephanie. Miles. Delivery. What's your apartment? 2AA. 2AA. Turn around, one. No. No bueno. No bueno. No. Yes. Mrs. Simmelstein, you were going to have a delivery. Yes, it was your breakfast. I had to send him away. Mrs. Schimmelstein, he was a terrorist. Now, let's move on to 3-year-old colt gelding of the year. That award, of course, will go to Raven's Pass. The Raven. Beware the Raven. He earned it with the big move on the fake surface, and he got everybody scared and miserable when he ran past Curlin. It was horrifying. On to 3-year-old filly of the year, and this was a tricky one, people, because there were many, many candidates, but Proud Spell, oh, the trip she had, and she'd come from this way and that way. She came from the rafters. She fought her heart out. She was always there, digging in, chomping at the bit. Sprinter of the year. The easiest selection all day. One guess. What time does Count Trackula and Count Kafilta wake up every night? Midnight! Midnight, and that's when we also count the loot. My favorite category happens to be the older males. Kafilta too. We agree on this. They're the most fun. They bleed the most. But my favorite older male this year is Retribution. Bang, zoom, no fooling around. He lays it right on the table. And he's a gamer. He opens up 18. You can't believe it. You get excited. And it's unbelievable, and the final furlong is a bit of an issue. This year, I combined the male and female turf divisions because there was only one horse, Uno, right, Kafilta, who exemplifies what it is like to be a lover of life. Pure Clan appreciates the brevity of existence. 20 lengths behind them. Did you see that? Absorbing the beauty on her right and on her left, and nothing bothers her. She's at peace with herself. She's not worried about the competition, and she's done this and done that, and she's better than me, and I'm better than her. Before we get to Horse of the Year, I should let you know that the greatest thing that happened to Count Trackula in his 20 years away from my beloved fans is my marriage to the beautiful, vampirical Gertrude. And Gertrude, I love you, and I need you.
You're a disgusting animal and a degenerate horse player.
You know, this has been deeply cathartic for me, and I will never forget it. And now, the big one, the one you've all been waiting for, Horse of the Year, the great, big, brown, for the babe, and for I-E-A-H. Woohoo! And they're building some contraption behind Belmont for the kids and everybody. I'm just telling you what my full brother told me. If you listen to my full brother, he'll get you sick. He goes on and on and on. You could just vomit. There was some blood in the hoof. That was good, but I felt like crap because my full brother was there weeping and the crying and the big frown and the babe and the, what my brother calls full extension turbo. You know, my brother with the crazy words. My point is that he was very exciting in many different states, and the drama and the theater and the blood in the hoof. It was beautiful. Horse of the Year for my brother, kind of for me. Kafilta doesn't agree, but big brown Horse of the Year. Victor Santiago. What's your vector, Victor? Watch him. We'll be the best bug this winter. Watch all bugs. In it, they're coming. I love you. I love you, Gertrude. For Count Kafilta, for Count Trackula, for everyone, all my fans. Till the next time, win big and often.